Hi, and welcome back to the Sonoran Good Karma Cafe. On the menu today, we have a Buddhist concept called the Three Treasures. And I want to get it started by reading a quote from Buddhist philosopher Daisaku Ikeda. He says, "Happiness is something we build ourselves. It's not something given to us by others." So this got me thinking about the three treasures. And the three treasures are like three kinds of happiness, you could say. They go like this. So the first one is treasures of the storehouse. Then we have treasures of the body, and then we have treasures of the heart. And so treasures of the storehouse are like our material assets, like our money, our cars, houses, things like that. Treasures of the body would be our physical attributes, our good health, and things like that. And then we have treasures of the heart, which are intangible qualities that we might possess, like having wisdom, compassion, courage, and just like the love that we feel for our family and friends that gives us joy. So in Buddhism, we value all three kinds of treasures, but we put a little bit more emphasis on treasures of the heart. And I'd like to try to illustrate this. So back in the 1920s, in 1929, the stock market crashed, and the paper was filled with these people that, like on Wall Street, they were literally jumping out the window and committing suicide because they went from being rich one day to the next day they were completely wiped out. And their happiness was so tied to their treasures of the storehouse, their material assets, that when their assets were gone, they were just done. They just had nothing to live for. So how could treasures of the heart help out in a situation like this? So let's say that we lost all of our money in the stock market, right? We're broke. So the treasure of wisdom would let us know that, hey, we can rebuild. We did it once, we can do it again. The treasure of having courage would be to have the courage to do it again, because it would be a very daunting task, right? And then just knowing that we still had the love of our family and friends, hey, how bad can life be, So valuing treasures of the heart can definitely, be something a little bit more permanent that we can carry with us, because treasures of the body can disappear. We can lose our good health. We can get sick, we can lose our assets. We can lose our job. The market can crash and our house can be worth, less than what we paid for it, things like that. So all these things are important, but definitely treasures of the heart, we do value the most. So thanks for stopping by Sonoran Good Karma Cafe. If you're looking at this on YouTube, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.